Good morning everyone. Today we will be doing chapter number 10, unitary method, profit and loss. Before starting with our new topic, unitary method, we have to do the jump start. Here a situation is given to you. A customer is buying 3 kg onions. I need 3 kg potatoes and 1.5 kg onions. Papa, please give him the shopping bag to put the vegetable. We should not use plastic bag, the girl said. And the vegetable vendor said, sir, the potatoes cost rupees 34 per kg and the onion cost rupees 46 per kg. So cost of 1 kg of potato is rupees 34 and the cost of 1 kg of onion is rupees 46. Now we have to find what is the total cost of the potatoes purchased. So here I have written cost of 1 kg of potatoes, we have rupees 34. Cost of 3 kg of potatoes, 3 multiplied by 34. So what will be the 3 for the 12, 1, 3 3 the 9 plus 1, 102. So the cost of 3 kg potato is 102. Now we have next question, that is what is the total cost of onion purchased. If you remember, we have purchased 1.5 cost of the man has purchased 1.5 kg of onions. So cost of 1 kg of onion already given rupees 46. Cost of half kg we will find out now. 46 will be multiplied by 1 by 2. Okay, so 46 and 2 will be divided. 2 comes in 1, 46, 23. So rupees 23. Now the cost of 1.5 kg of onion will be 1.5. So rupees 46 plus 23 will be 69. Now we have to find what is the total amount to be paid to the vegetable seller. We have to find the total amount that we have to give to vegetable seller. Cost of 3 kg of potato is 102. Cost of 1.5 kg of potato is 69, that we have found earlier. Now total cost will be, we will add these two. 2 plus 9, 1, 11. 1 here, 6 plus 1 plus 6, 7 and 1 here. So 171. So afterwards you will come to this jump start is over. Now take the what do you already know. Add the divide or multiply two numbers. Can you add, divide or multiply two numbers? Yes. So we will put tick. Now multiply number by a fraction. We have already done it earlier. So we will put tick here. Now your new topic, that is unitary method. So unitary method, what you have to learn in this is, here the definition is given. The method of calculating the value of a number of items. When you have to find the number of items by finding the value of one item is known as unitary method. Related to this topic, I have shared a video so that your concept of unitary method gets clear. So here we can, the question can ask you to find the cost of one thing also. Here the question can ask you to find out the value of many things also. But the thing is that you have to find the cost of one thing first, then afterwards you will be able to find the cost of many number of the same thing. Okay, cost of many number of the value of many number of the same thing, that you have to find. So firstly, one thing value is very important. So the first question is, if the cost of 1 dozen egg is rupees 36 and find the cost of 3 dozen of eggs. 1 dozen is already given 36 and then you have to find the cost of 3 dozen eggs. So I think it's quite clear. 1 is 36 and you can multiply with 3 and then you will be able to find out the cost of 3 dozen eggs. Before starting with this topic, please watch the video that I have shown it in the class. Okay. I will be sharing the same link in the group also. Now we have to, this A part I have you given homework, that it is quite easy. Now we will find the cost of one egg. How to find out the cost of one egg? Let me show it to you. So here, cost of 12 eggs. Why I have written 12 eggs? Because 1 dozen is equals to 12. 1 dozen is equals to 12. So cost of 12 eggs is equals to rupees 36. Cost of 1 egg is equals to rupees 36 upon 12. Okay, so 36 upon 12, what you will do? 36 come in the table of 12 at 3, so rupees 3. Cost of 1 egg is rupees 3 here. Now question number 2 is, if the cost of 8 kg of oranges, now you can see cost of 8 kgs of oranges is given rupees 680. What will be the cost of 12 kgs of oranges? Cost of 8 kg of oranges is given 680. We have to find the cost of 12 oranges. So what you will do is, you will cost of 1 kg you will find it out, then only you will be able to find out the cost of 12 kg. Firstly, cost of 8 kgs of oranges is rupees 680. Cost of 1 kg of oranges is 680 upon 8. When you have been given the value of many things and then you have to find the cost of one thing or value of one thing, you have to divide every time. When you have been given the value of one thing and then you have to find the cost of many things, you have to multiply. Please remember these two things. Okay, so 680 upon 8, 8 will be divided by 2 at 4 and 680 will be divided by 2 at 340. 6 comes in the table of 2 at 3, 8 comes in the table of 2 at 4 and 0, 0. So now again 340 and 4 will be divisible. So here 4 will be go at 2 and 340, 34. 3 comes at 2 comes at 1, 14 comes at 7 and 0, 0. 2 will be 2 will get with 2, 1 and 170 here. So 16 comes at 8 and 10 comes at 5. So rupees 85 is the answer. Now we have to find the cost of 12 kg of oranges. So 12 multiplied by 85. So 2 5 the 10, 0 here, 1 up, 2 8 the 16 plus 1 17, 1 5 the 5, 1 8 the 8, 0 plus 0, 0, 7 plus 5 12, 1 up, 1 plus 1 plus 8 10. So 1020 will be the answer of 12 kg of oranges, cost of 12 kgs of oranges. Now we have to find the cost. A bus can cover 160 kilometers in 4 hours. How much distance can it cover in the 9 hours if it moves at the same speed? Okay, a bus can cover 160 kilometers in 4 hours. How much distance can it cover in 9 hours if it moves to the same speed? So now distance covered in 4 hours is already given 160. Again 4 hours is given, not 1 hour. So firstly we have to find the distance covered in 1 hour. So distance covered in 1 hour, distance covered in 1 hour will be 160 divided by 4. I will remind you again that when you have to be given the value of many things and then you have to find the value of one thing, you have to divide. So 160 divided by 4, 16 come in the table of 4 at 4, 4 will go 1, 0 we will write like this. So 40 kilometers. Now distance covered in 9 hour will be 40 multiplied by 9, 9 for the 36 and 0 we will write here. So 360 will be the answer. Now question number 4 I have given you homework because it is almost similar. As you can see here, Rashid bought a set of 6 chairs at rupees 840. How much would he pay for 15 such chairs if each chair cost the same? So 6 chair you have been given rupees 840 and you have to find the 15 chair cost. So what you have to do? Firstly you have to find the cost of one chair and then you have to multiply with 15, then you will be getting the answer. Now next question, which is better buy? 5 glasses of juice for 75 or 12 glasses of juice for rupees 192. So we have to compare in this. Here 5 glasses of juice is given, here 12 glasses of juice is given. We have to find the cost of 1 glass here and cost of 1 glass here. Okay. So that because after finding cost of 1 glass, then only you will be able to compare now. So cost of 12 glasses of juice is cost of 5 glasses of juice is rupees 75. Cost of 1 glass of juice is 75 divided by 5. 75 7 come at 5 come at 1, 25 5 1 पे जाएगा rupees 15. So here the cost of 1 glass is rupees 15, where here the cost of 12 glasses of juice is rupees 192 given. Cost of 1 glass of juice 192 upon 12 we will do, so that we can find the cost of 1 glass. 192 upon 12, 12 goes 6, 18 comes at 9 and 12 comes at 6. Now 6 go with 3 and we are dividing with 2. Okay, so 6 comes in the table of 2 at 3, 96. Now 8 comes at the table of 2, 4 and 16 comes in the table of 2 at 8, so 48. Now 3 will go at 1, 4 doesn't come in the table of 3, so here 3 comes in the table of 3 at 1 and 18 comes in the table of 3 at 6. So here's one mistake. So here rupees 16. Okay, 48 comes in the table of 3 at 16 and 3 will go at 1. So rupees 16 is the cost of 1 glass juice. Here cost is 15, here 16. So case 1 is, as it is taking less money, so obviously so case 1 is better buy. Okay. Now question number 6. Question number 4th I will explain. I have already explained. So question number 6 is also homework. A cyclist covers 65 km in 5 hours. So distance covered in 5 hours is 65 kilometers. How far will he go in the 8 hours if continue to cycle at the same speed? So now we have to find the 8 hour distance. 5 hours 65. Firstly you have to find the distance covered in 1 hour. Then afterwards you have to multiply with 8 whatever the distance they are covering in 1 hour. Okay, so this one is also your homework. So question number 4 and 6 I have given you homework because they are almost same. So from question number 7 to 12 we will be covering tomorrow. Bye bye students. I hope that you are doing your work. Please send your worksheets. I will be uploading your worksheet soon. Okay, bye bye.